Hey there guys, welcome to my channel. It's your boy MEK, and as usual we've got some G's. As you might know, the Big Brother Naija season has officially kicked off with 24 housemates, and yes, we're here to break them all down. But before we do that, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share these videos with your friends, because that is going to help us move this ministry to the next level. So please click the button below. So, the show kicked off on Saturday and there was a lot of craziness. But the first thing that I'm going to talk about today is the house. Before we get into it, I would like to know, which is your favorite house? The Trenches house or the luxury house? Because I've seen a lot of you banter online saying, oh, the luxury is more beautiful, but the housemates are not exactly what you expect. And some people are saying the Trenches house is, kind of like bad design, but the people there are fun and definitely easy to watch. Now, according to the explanation of Ebuka, he said that housemates from the Trenches house and the luxury house were put together to sort of play a game of dice, and that determined what card you would pick. I think it was the black and white card and the colored card. So if you pick the colored card, it means that you're ending up in the Trenches house. And if you click the black and white card, it means that you're ending up in the luxury house. But they didn't know about all of that when they were playing the game. It was just a game. I really want to know what you think. So before we get into this video, just tell me down in the comment section below, Trenches or luxury? On Saturday, 12 housemates were put into the house. Among them were Groovy, Amaka, Brian, Farm Savvy, Fina. Some housemates immediately got to bonding the second that they got into the house. Some were very vocal, like Fina and Amaka, who were trying to show that they are street girls. They talk, they hide mouths, all those guys, babes that will talk, and among the guys, I think Brian and Farm Savvy seems to be the most popular among the housemates. It seems to be looking good for them. They seem to be the people that are making the most impression right now. But I'm not really sure about how long they're going to keep up with it, especially Amaka and Fina. Fina, for me, is a little bit too ras, and maybe I'm saying this because of how I think about people who are like that, but I think that she behaving like this might eventually backfire, because can she really keep this energy for 70 days? We don't know. So, but all around, she's been really interesting, and I think the camera has been really focusing on her a lot, because she's always talking, she's always, having conversations with people, and it looks to be interesting. It's not all of those boring conversations where you guys are just, you understand. She also has this vibe, like she said, she's a comedian, so yeah, she always tries to put that little bit of fun and comedy to it. So she might just be a great housemate. We have no idea. Amaka, I think, is just way over the top, and for her, I think it's not really going to last. I think definitely in like 2 to 3 weeks, this whole energy that she's giving, she's going to get tired, because she's doing it too much. All of the times that I've tuned into the Big Brother channel, Amaka is always rambling and talking, and and she talks with a lot of strength and a lot of power. So, and maybe she's doing that now, obviously, just to get noticed. And I mean, that is really the Big Brother way now. Normally, you want people to know that you are there. All around, I think she's great, a good addition to the house. I mean, we need that fire, we need that energy. I'm just worried that she might not be able to keep it for the entire season. As for love in the Trenches house, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure who is feeling who yet, but Groovy seems to be, making a sort of move or looking at Lebaye a certain way. I've sort of noticed that. I know, say, they have now to watch all those kind of things. But if you've noticed any sort of, romantic gestures among the housemates, please feel free to tell us in the comments below, because we want to talk about that now. Now, wait till carry us come here, not here. Question that most people are asking is this two-house thing really going to work? And is it something that is going to make the show better, or is it just going to make it worse than the last season? And to answer that, I would say, I don't know. For now, I don't know. Maybe eventually we would get to see the housemates come together in one house, which I think will be something that will happen eventually during the season. But for now, I think separating them is more like trying to do something different, because all of them being in the same house is the reason for all of those fights or commotion or love triangles or what of that, so they have to be together for all of that to happen. And the more they are, the merrier. We know this from previous seasons. So separating them, it might help, it might not. Although this is the first time Big Brother has done this, so we obviously have to watch and see how that would play out. At the end of the day, I have this feeling that this season might just be a good one, especially with all the twists and turns. Who knows how the head of house games and all of those things is even going to be. So there's still a lot of stuff to come, and I feel like Big Brother changing the game a little bit this season might really, really, really help with that. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok, and also subscribe right here. The links are down in the description below. Get ready for some real entertainment, and don't forget to invite your friends also, because this is key to getting the movement the way it needs to be. I will see you next time. Goodbye.